without further ado, we are going to have our beloved teachers from Super Kids Talent Bank. We have Mr. Yang Wei Esther as well as Mr. Duncan. Yay! Hello. So first we will have Mr. Yang Wei first to teach us magic, is it?
Yes, correct. Can you hear me?
Yes, that's good.
All right, cool.
Yeah. All right, so I'll just pass the screen to you, okay? And I'll quickly go and prepare my material. I want to learn the magic now.
All right, thank you, Monitor Jolie. All right, hi Go Kids, hi everyone. Very happy to see all of you right here. And today I'm magician. I'm Yang Wei. That's my name. I've been performing magic for more than 10 years. I learned more than 10 years, but I'm performing professionally just around 6-7 years. And I've been invited to Maldives, Hong Kong and Cambodia to perform the thing I love, which is magic. Okay, I know a lot of you may think magic is I can do something you cannot do. I try to fool you. No, that's not right. That's not right about magic. Magic is about having fun with not just toy, not just game. You can have fun with all the objects around us. We can play around with the thing. We can look things differently. And that's why I love magic so much. Let me show you. Let me give you a quick example. Just remember, as I asked you to prepare as 10 ringgit, later on I'm going to teach you some magic. I'm going to show you how to do it correctly. So use a 10. Oops, this is a 1 ringgit, not a 10 ringgit. Okay, let's see what I can do. 1 ringgit, just like this. Just fold it up and turn it. Just a blow. Yes. That's a 10 ringgit I asked you to prepare. Why we need 10 ringgit? Because you will know later. I will tell you later. Okay. Now, the 10 ringgit here. The first magic I'm going to show you. Oh, I just did. So this is the second magic I'm going to show you. Okay. Just I'm going to fold it like this. Okay. 10 ringgit, 10 ringgit. Fold. Now, I will try to balance the 10 ringgit with my thumb. You ready? Like this. Oh, I said thumb without the S. Like this. And then after this, you can give your audience to check. Okay, before I start teaching, this is called a floating bill. Very important rules in learning magic. There's 2 rules. The first rule is never expose your secret. Yeah, actually, okay. And the second rule, that's very important. Of course, magic is the most fun part is about the secret, but actually there's more. There's acting. You need to learn a little bit acting and misdirection. A lot of things you need to take care of, especially the angle. Okay, if you learn magic or some weird angle, you don't do the magic. Okay, and the second rule is never repeat the same magic in front of the same audience. You know, because sometimes they watch the second times. They will know what will happen. They will know where to look at. So if you see some magician, they perform the same trick twice or 3 times, 4 times, that means he's good because he got different way to perform the one single trick. All right. So now, if you're not ready, get your 10 ringgit, get your 20 cent. You can use the old 20 cent. Or a new one, the gold 20 cent, 50 cent, a plastic straw. If you don't have it, you just watch it, learn it. If you have your plastic straw, next time you can come watch again this video. Okay, if you haven't shared this video, share to all your friends. If you think they interested to learn magic, or later on we got storytelling, if you think they want to learn this, your friend want to learn this, you just share to them. Okay, and yeah, one more thing, and 2 rubber band. Actually, you need 2 rubber band. Okay, you're gonna cut one of the rubber band into like this. Single piece, you're gonna cut it away so become a string. Okay, 2 rubber band, one is cut, one is the normal one, and 10 ringgit bill. Any paper bill is okay, but the new 1 ringgit, 5 ringgit is a plastic, so it's a little bit hard for this trick. You can't fold it and hold there. So now a 10 ringgit, a 50 ringgit, also a paper money. So maybe a old 1 ringgit and a plastic straw. Okay, if you don't have any of these things with you, don't worry, just watch it, learn the correct way to perform, and after that, when you got the thing, when you got the 10 ringgit or the straw, you can come watch this again. And yes, all right, now I'm going to show you the first trick that I show you. the 10 ringgit, the floating bill. How we do that? Really simple. You just remember the 20 cent? I hide it behind the 10 ringgit just now. All right, that's the first secret. Okay, you're gonna how to perform this? We just show. You hide the 10 ringgit, hide the 20 cent behind the 10 ringgit like this. You hold it with your thumb. Just show. Now I got a 10 ringgit, or maybe you can borrow a 10 ringgit from a friend. We want to perform. Okay, I got a simple trick. I want to show you. I'm going to show you a balancing money, balancing 10 ringgit. I'm going to balance it with my thumb. All right, and then you fold. Fold. How we fold it? We fold it like a U shape. Let me show you what I mean. See? A U shape. Can you see a U shape? And then you place the coin here, because just now we hide it here. We just need to, if you perform your own money, you can pre-fold it. Okay, so it's easier for you. Okay, so that, okay, a U shape like this. Then you fold it. You're gonna press all the way, so that it will stay there. Okay, remember, press all the way. If not, if you perform halfway, it will open it up. So try to fold it all the way. Okay, and remember, which part should be facing down? The part that we fold. You see, you realize that after you fold, that's the part that will be open, and this part is the front. Okay, so you're gonna put this part, the part that we fold, at the bottom. We're gonna put at the bottom. So we're gonna leave it. You realize that the 20 cent is somewhere here, so try to put it near to the end, and leave your thumb here. Okay, and then we try to balance it. Why we need to use two thumbs? Because you need to make sure it's well balanced. This thumb is just helping this thumb to make sure it's balanced. If this is not balanced, you're gonna adjust. You're gonna adjust it. Just make sure it's gonna stay there. Only you take away your another thumb. If not, if you didn't get the right spot, you just leave it there. The whole thing will fall down. So you need to be careful with it. Remember, just to remind you, this part, the folded part, should be facing down at the bottom. All right. And if you just here, you need to fold it into a U shape. Let me show you. Yes, that's what I mean. U shape. And then you adjust it like this. You say, I'm going to balance it with my thumb. And then place your right thumb under the coin. And this one, the left thumb, going to move. And you will feel it. If you get the right spot, you can feel it. It's going to stay there. And then you're going to, oh, I said I'm going to balance it with my thumb without the S. So I'm going to take away my thumb. And now you're going to use the hand, the empty hand. Just go around here. Make sure there's no string attached, no glue. And then you can turn it over and pass the money to your friend or your audience to check. Okay. And this part is very important. How we end this trick. Remember just now, when we balance it, when you want to end this trick, you just, all your other finger, you close it, turn it like this, and release your thumb. You see, okay, release your thumb. When you release your thumb, the coin will fall down. Okay, you release your thumb, your coin will fall down, and then you can pass the money, give your friend, give your audience to check the 10 ringgit. It's a normal 10 ringgit. Nothing weird, nothing special. All right, that's the first trick. If you have any question, you can type it in the Facebook comment. Let me know. I will try to answer your question. All right, good job. Balance it with thumb. Yes, correct. But actually, that's my way to present. You can balance it with your other finger. It's fine. Okay, that I like to balance it with my thumb. Okay, magic is not dead. You can put in your own creativity. You can put in your own. Okay, after you learn, let me show you one more thing. Okay, let me show you. This is a straw. If you at a restaurant, they have a plastic straw. You can just take a straw. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, the camera should be here. Wait. Okay. Okay, this way. Okay. Oops, not working. Let's try one more time. All right, this time should be working hard. A cute little trick with the little straw. And Same thing, you can give your friend to check. Okay, today I'm going to teach you all the magic I teach. Is very simple because, as I said, if you watch my juggling class yesterday, everything has to start small. Okay, today the magic, all the magic you learn, you can do it straight away with the thing you have. Okay, of course we have much harder magic trick, but I'm not going to teach it today. Just teach something simple you can do straight away. How we do that? All right, this is really fun, really cool. Okay, because try to use a new straw. Okay, try to use a new straw. I can't do it just now because I'm using an old straw. Use a new straw. How we do that? How we do that? Really simple. You just fold it one time and use your thumb to hold it, and fold it second time up. So you see you have a little Z, little Z here, little G, little Z. Okay, whatever you call it is the Z shape. Okay, let's see. Okay, you can see now. Okay, the Z. Okay, and then how we hold it? Okay, maybe you not fold it. Okay, you just fold it one time and press it, and fold it one more time. So you have this little Z, or you can call it little N. All right, use your thumb to hold it like this. Okay, if you realize that you hold it like this, it's wrong. You can hold it like this. You see? The thicker side will be like this. If you hold it, you realize that it's so thin like this. Okay, it's the wrong side. This is the correct side. All right. And then how you do that? You just show, okay, when you get the straw, you can do it really fast. You just fold it, you just done. Okay, really fast. And then you can just slightly adjust. Then you can show, okay, this is a normal straw. I just get right here. And now, this is the important part. When you do magic, you don't. Now, I want to show you something. This is a bad example, okay? Now, I show you a magic now. Done. That's not magic. That's not magic. Magic, because that's the straw doing magic. Because now you are the magician. You should be doing the magic show. Okay, just I mentioned as well, use a new straw. This part, because I use so many times, is you cannot use anymore. I'm going to use, let me see. This part is fine. Okay. Okay. What should we do before we do when we perform magic? We should take note of when we perform magic, we should have a magical moment like this. Just a blow of a snap finger, or just bigger, or say the magic word abracadabra. Okay, anything. Just make sure you are doing the magic. So you are the magician, not the straw. The straw are not magician. Okay. If you agree what I say, you can press like. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. This is very important. You can know the difference. Then after this, you just remove the pressure of the thumb. The thumb just remove a little bit. Remove the thumb. This straw up. And release it down. That's a little fun trick. Show enough pressure to the family. Okay. And then after this, we're going to check the straw. Okay. It's a normal straw. If you don't have it in the house. Okay, you remember the method?
Hello, PCFA. Sorry, cannot hear you because suddenly became alien sound already. Oh no.
Okay, can you hear me now?
No, maybe you can lock out a bit first, just like me like that. And then disappear and magic you out first, and you come back again. Yeah. So you can pew, and then you lock out and you log in again. Huh. I think, just now I shared with you guys, right? I told you guys I have this magic one, and this magic definitely, because teacher Yang Wei also a magician, right? So my magic actually influenced him. So he has the alien sound like me. So have you guys learned how to make the straw? I don't have a straw at home, but then like teacher Yang Wei said, if you don't have the material, it's fine. You learn first, then later you can do it, okay? No sound, right? So now I'm out here. I'm the magician, not the straw. So look at me. I like this. Yes, you are the magician. I am the magician. That's why I make Mr. Yang Wei come back already.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Much better now. Yes, I think my magic works. Right?
Thank you.
Okay, then I'll pass it back to you. Bye-bye.
All right. As I said, just now, yes, you are the magician, not the straw. Okay, you are the one do the magic, not the straw. Okay, if you are not clear, I show you one more time. If you don't have straw, don't worry, just learn it. Okay, learn the method. Next time when you perform, or you got the straw, you can perform it straight away. It's a really simple, easy trick. Okay, you just fold one time. Oops, this way, yes. And you press it, and okay, let me press it and fold another time, like this. And how you hold it? You hold it this way. You see, this is the thicker part, this is a thinner part. So you have to do the thicker part. That's the correct way to hold it. And then just release your thumb. And before that, remember the magical moment. Ding, ding, ding. That's it. A simple magic trick. If you have any question, just write it down. Let me know. I'll try to answer a question if I see it. It's good. Thank you. Yes, I am. I am. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I got a little rubber band here. Rubber band. Okay. This is a broken one. As I said, this is a normal one. Okay. And let me show you. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you something really cool. I can make the rubber band move. Okay, before I start, use a normal rubber band. The one used to tie hair one is too short. I don't think it's suitable. Okay, you see, now the rubber band is in my left hand. I'm not sure if it's your left or right, but this is my left hand. It's near to my left. Now you see the rubber band can move to my right. And now move it back to the left and move it back to the right. Yay! Okay, I know. This is not magic. This is gravity. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Now, I will make the rubber band in my left hand, near to my left hand, move up like this. That's it. A fun little trick. A very fun trick. Okay, maybe you can't see it. I'll show you one more time. Okay. All right, this is the moving rubber band. Moving rubber band. Okay, who wants to learn it? Raise your hand. Okay, I can't say it. You're gonna press. You're gonna comment or press like so that I know. All right, I'm gonna teach you anyway. So, as I promised, I'm gonna teach three magic tricks today. So the first is the balancing money, and then the straw, and then now we're gonna learn this, the moving rubber band. The moving rubber band. How we do that? Okay, kids at home. Okay, if you're using a scissors to cut this, be careful with scissors. Okay, be careful with scissors. And right now, or ask your daddy, mommy to help you if they're at home, or adults to help you. Okay, have to be careful with everything. And right now, how we do this trick, very important. Okay, you're gonna hide a big portion of the rubber band. Okay, let me show you like this. You're gonna hide a big portion of a rubber band here. How you hold it? Use your thumb and index finger. So now, this part you see will be really short. So when you perform, you're gonna pull. Okay, this side. Okay, you're gonna pull it here. Okay. So as I said, leave a big portion here. After that, you'll be like this. You put another normal rubber band in, and then you're gonna pull it long. Okay, this side. Okay, sorry. You're gonna pull it longer so that when you release, how do you perform this trick? You're gonna release remember the rubber band here? You're gonna release your thumb. It's the same thing. You're gonna release your thumb like this. Release, 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 release. The rubber band will move. Let me show you over this side. Okay, let me show you over this side. Okay, you're gonna release. Okay, you see, you just release slowly. Release your thumb. Really simple trick, really fun trick. And one thing very important when you perform this trick, this part of your hand should be closed. Should be closed so that your friend behind you or anywhere around you shouldn't be seeing this big portion of the rubber band. Should be hide it here. Okay. Oh, because some of you are kids, everyone have different strength, different strength in their hand. So maybe you can't do it. Your hand is not strong enough. I got some little exercise to you. Okay, before that, let me explain it one more time. I got a little exercise for your hand to train your muscle in your hand. Okay, I do it all the time. Okay, this trick, the moving rubber band, as I said, leave a big portion here, and then you pull, okay? And before you start perform magic, you're just gonna show that, you see, the rubber band can move. Then people will say, "Hey, gravity ma." Okay. They said, now I'm gonna try to move it up. How we move it up before we do? Remember, you are the magician. You're gonna do the magic, not the rubber band. So you're gonna just blow, and then the rubber band will move up. How we do that? Remember the big portion of the rubber band? You just release your thumb. You hold it with your finger, your thumb and index finger, and then release your thumb. All right. This is our 3 magic trick. Hope you like it. If you don't understand any part of the trick, you can rewatch this video, this live Facebook live. And now, as I promised, a little exercise for hand. If your finger is not strong enough to do the rubber band trick, this is the exercise you should do. Okay, this is the thing. You should put your index finger like this. Okay, move here. You're gonna use your thumb to press it, and then like shooting. Okay, just press. Okay, one time, and then go to your middle finger. Press. Okay, this is the exercise you can do. Okay, press it to train your hand muscle, your muscle in your hand. Okay, and one more exercise is you can put your hand like this. Okay, and then cross your thumb, cross your index finger up and down, middle finger up and down, ring finger up and down, little pinky up and down. Okay, then go back. Do it a few times a day. Then you have a strong. Your hand will be strong enough to do the tricks. Of course, will help you if you learn other sleight of hand magic. And this is my section. Hope you like all the magic trick I teach. And don't go away. We got a very amazing public speaker. He will teach you how to tell a story. Okay. I would like to invite Mr. Duncan to join us. Our teacher Duncan.
Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. Hi. Hello, thank you very much, Teacher Yang Wei. Thank you. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you've enjoyed the magic trick just now, right? So if you enjoyed the magic trick just now, type yes in the chat below so I can see how many of you enjoyed the magic trick. There are 76 of you right here, and that means that there's 76 new magicians. Wow, look at that. So if you have already learned how to do the money magic, you have learned how to do the straw magic and also rubber band magic, remember to show it to your friends and family as well. And if you enjoyed that, get them to watch this Facebook Live as well so that they do not miss out any part of it. All right, so if you want to, who wants to listen to stories? Who wants to listen to stories? Type on yes in the chat below so I can see. Hi, Duo De Niro. Hi, nice to see you. Bernice, hi. Hi, Yip, Chin Chin, Lillian, Yvonne, Elaine. I'm so happy to see all of you here. Now, my name is Teacher Duncan, and I am a professional MC and also a magician as well. So, I have been traveling all around the world, speaking on many big stages all around the world. And I've noticed that the reason why I love speaking so much is because I am able to tell stories. And did you know that stories are an amazing way for you to make new friends in school? It's also an amazing way for you to be able to talk to your friends, your family, your daddy and mommy as well. So who wants to learn how to tell stories? Please type yes on the chat below so I can see who wants to learn how to tell stories. And of course, today I will start by telling a story as well. So the story that I'm going to be telling today is called The Midas Touch. Now, how many of you have heard of the story Midas Touch below? If you have, type in yes in the chat below. And if you have not, type in on the chat below as well so that I can see. So Cherry, yes. David Low, you like sorrow. Nice. Bernice, Winnie, David, Gopo Im. Yes, so I think all of you are ready to start with the story. And here we go. Teacher Duncan needs to go into the storytelling mode. In ancient Greek, there was a king named Midas. He had a lot of gold, and his kingdom was so big, bigger than Malaysia. And he had everything he needed in his beautiful kingdom. But there is one thing that he loved even more than gold, and that is his Princess Jolly. Yes, teacher Jolly, class monitor Jolly is actually a princess as well. Ho 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 ho! That is what class monitor Jolly didn't tell you, right? So Midas loved his girl very much, but he loved class monitor Jolly even more. And one day, as King Midas, he was walking down his rose garden. He has a beautiful rose garden with different roses, white rose, yellow rose, and red roses as well. And he saw there was a satyr. How many of you know what is a satyr? If you know what is a satyr, click on yes. If you do not know, click on no so I can see. W.Y. Lim, you say yes, you know what is a satyr. So as for those of you who don't know what is a satyr is, you might have watched the story Hercules. And in Hercules, remember there was a man who had horns for his head and his leg was a goat's leg as well. So he had a goat's leg and a goat's horn. That is called a satyr. S-A-T-Y-R. You learn a new word today as well. So a satyr, his name was Phil. And Phil, as he was walking in the beautiful rose garden, he felt very tired. And he fell asleep. And then that was when King Midas, he saw Phil sleeping in his beautiful rose garden. He said to himself, this satyr is a very brave person. He dares to fall asleep in my beautiful rose garden. And then the king thought to himself, I am a wise and generous king. I will let him sleep in my garden for tonight. And that was when he left Phil to sleep in his beautiful rose garden peacefully. And then on the second day, Phil woke up feeling refreshed. He was very refreshed. And when he woke up, he realized that he was sleeping in the king's rose garden. And he was touched by the king's kindness. So he decided to reward the king with a wish. So he went up to the castle, he knocked on the door, kong, 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 and then the door opened. And when Phil went in front of the king, he told the king, King Midas, I'm so grateful to have you to let me sleep in your beautiful rose garden. I want to grant you one wish. You can have any wish at all. And then that was when King Midas thought, I am a king and I have many riches. I wonder, what should I have as my wish? And he thought to himself, aha, I know. I love gold and I want, and he looked at his finger and he told Phil, I want to be able to touch anything at all, and anything I touch must turn to gold. And that was when Phil thought to himself, that is a very dangerous wish, but because the king wants this wish, I will give it to him. And then that was when Phil, he did a magic move, just like teacher Yang Wei. And then from that moment on, everything that the king touched, it became gold. And he was so happy. He ran all around the castle. He touched everything that he could see. He touched this bottle, it became gold. He touched this tissue box, it became gold as well. And he was so happy. And then that was when he saw his daughter, class monitor Jolly, Princess Jolly, and he ran towards Jolly and he gave her a hug. And that was when he realized he made a big mistake, because Princess Jolly turned into gold in front of his eyes. And that was when he started crying, oh no, what have I done? And then that was when he remembered, Phil is still in my rose garden. And he ran as fast as he could. And then he opened the door to his rose garden. He was panting. And then he said, oh, Phil, please save my daughter. She accidentally turned to gold. Oh, please, I'm so sorry. I learned my lesson. I love my daughter more than anything else in this world. Please turn her back into a human being. And that was when Phil, he decided that, King Midas, I think that you have finally learned your lesson. So I'm going to give you this potion. And this potion, all you have to do is pour it on Princess Jolly and she will become a human again. And that was when King Midas, he ran back, he grabbed the potion, he ran all the way back and he poured the potion on Princess Jolly's head. And that was when Princess Jolly turned into a human again. And the kids, the lesson is this. Sometimes the most important thing in life is not gold, but it's actually the love between you and your family. So how many of you love that story? Type on yes in the chat below if you love that story. So this is a story that I absolutely loved as a child, and I'm so happy to be able to share this story with you as well. So if you want to, how many of you would want to learn how to tell stories like that? Can I see you type yes in the chat below if you want to learn how to tell amazing stories just like that? Yes, I can see Lim Kang Wei, you said yes. In Bing Lim, you said yes. I can see Cherry, you're showing me a very cute emoji. Yay! All right, that's amazing. Sean, you're saying yes as well. Cherry, Ai, yay. Quincy, you like the story? Yes, wonderful. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you 5 tips that you will be able to tell amazing story, any story at all. Okay, so here are the 5 tips. Number one, I want you to type in the chat rate, R-A-T-E. So what is rate? Rate is how fast or how slow you speak. So for example, if teacher Duncan speaks like this the entire show, you would be bored to death, right? But if Duncan speaks very fast, I speak just like this. Hello everybody, my name is teacher Duncan. I'm going to tell a story today. You will also not be able to catch up as well, right? So this is why we will learn how to vary our rate so that people can understand what we are saying. So I'm going to show you a very short exercise. Do together with me. Yeah? There are 72 of you in this chat. So this is the exercise that you're going to do. I want you to start with very slowly. Say 1 to 10 very slowly. So you can go do together with me. Yeah. So let's do together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now you have practiced speaking very slowly, right? Now, what I want you to do is speed it up. So I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yes, okay. So let's do it together with me one more time. So are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yay. Okay, so that's the second exercise. And then the third exercise is I want you to go fast and slow together. So maybe you can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is how you're able to improve your rate when you speak. So when you speak, remember to speak fast sometimes and speak slow sometimes, especially when you are going to the most exciting part of the story. Speak a little bit faster. And when you want to talk about emotions, then you speak a little bit slower. All right, so that's the first tip. And the second tip is this. The second tip is volume. So volume, what volume does is when you speak with a lot of volume, it makes you look more confident. Like what teacher Duncan is doing right now. I look confident is because I speak with a lot of volume. But if I am shy, just like this, then I would not be confident, right? I'll be I will look like I'm very shy, right? So this is how you are able to change your volume as well in a story. So same exercise. I want you to start with a whisper from 1 to 10. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So that is a low volume. And I want you to go loud volume. You can shout in the house. Maybe mommy and daddy will be scared already. Okay. So I want you to speak with high volume. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As loud as you can. Okay. So that is the second one. You go very soft. And then you go very loud. And then you mix the both of them together. You try. You go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! So this is how you will be able to change your volume. And this is how you are able to tell even amazing stories when you're able to go loud and go soft as well. Okay, so remember to try on this exercise with me so that you're able to learn as well. So that's the second tip. The first one is rate, second one is volume. And the third tip is pitch or melody. So write down in the chat below, P-I-T-C-H, pitch. So what is pitch? Remember in the story just now that I've shared, remember when I became King Midas, what I did was I went very low because I am a king, right? And then when I became Phil, what did I do? My voice became high. So my voice became, hello everybody, my name is Teacher Duncan and today we'll be learning storytelling, right? So this is called pitch. Pitch is when you go down in your volume or you go higher up in your, you go down in your pitch and then you go higher up in your pitch as well, just like Mickey Mouse. So how are you able to use this? When you tell stories, there are many different characters, right? So you have Olaf, who speaks maybe a little bit like me, and in Frozen, you have Olaf and you have Elsa, who speaks a little bit higher pitch. Or you have Sven, when he speaks in Frozen 2, he has a very deep voice. I didn't know that reindeers can speak as well. So this is how you can vary all of your pitch in your story. So let's try that one more time. The exercise, do together with me. So I want you to go low pitch. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I want you to go high pitch as well. Okay, so when you go high pitch, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? And then after that, I want you to also mix them together. So you start with low pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you see, you can even mix them together as well. So that is the third tip. The first tip, once again, it's rate. Second tip is volume. Third tip is pitch, P-I-T-C-H. So type in the chat below as well so that people know what is it. Okay, a lot of you are typing, yay. Okay, Liam, thank you for saying that I'm funny. Yay, I can see a lot of you are amazing. You're also practicing as well. So that's the third tip. Two more tips to become amazing. No, I love this one as well. So the fourth one is called tonality. It might be a new word for you, so write that down. I'm going to spell it out for you. Write down in the chat below. T-O-N-A-L-I-T-Y. Tonality. T-O-N-A-L-I-T-Y. Tonality. So what is tonality? Tonality is when you put emotions into your voice so that people can feel when you speak. So remember when in the story of King Midas, he was so sad when he saw Princess Jolly turn into gold. So how can you put emotions into your stories? Well, what you can do is you use your facial expression. So if I want to be happy, all I have to do is to show a happy face. So when you show a happy face, when you speak, you look happy, right? So if I want to speak with a sad tone, then I just show a very sad face. Then I automatically become sad. And if I want to be angry, I show my angry face. Yeah, I'm very angry. I'm very angry today. And this is how you're able to change your tonality. Okay, so today we'll only be learning three, which is number one, happy, sad, and angry. Okay, so I want you to practice together with me as well. So I want you to be very happy. Show a happy face and say 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you notice, if you show a happy face and you speak, you suddenly sound very happy. And if you put a sad face and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then you sound very sad, right? And one more, the last one, angry. I want you to be very angry. You're angry that your sister don't let you eat ice cream. You're angry that daddy, mommy don't buy ice cream for you. Then you show your angry face. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want you to do this exercise together with me, yeah? So that you're able to practice how to speak happy. How do you become sad? And how do you become angry as well? Okay, so that's a fourth tip, tonality. So has tonality, yes, okay. I see that Kuo Chu Yen, you know what tonality is. That's amazing. Bernice, Lian, yay, Po Hua, happy, sad, angry. That is right, that is exactly right. So this is how you're able to tell stories amazingly as well with tonality. And now we have come to the last one, the fifth tip to tell amazing stories. The last one is called pause. Right? So did you notice when I paused just now, you focus a lot on what I'm saying, right? Pause is a very powerful way for you to be able to grab people's attention and listen to your stories. So how do you practice pauses? All you have to do is try this. When you say 1 to 10, I want you to randomly put pauses anywhere in the story as well. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see, when you pause, even when I'm speaking, you can already feel that you are paying more attention when I pause because you're like, what is Teacher Duncan going to say next? Oh, wow, he's going to say 6, 7. I never knew. Right? So this is where pauses is an amazing way to grab people's attention into listening to your stories. All right? So let's recap one more time. I can see that a lot of you are very focused on this. I'm so happy. So remember the 5 tips in order to tell better stories. Number one is your rate. So you go slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or fast, 6, 7, and 9, 10. Number 2, volume. Volume, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? You go soft or loud. And pitch, the third tip is pitch. When you go for pitch, you can go low pitch like a king. I am King Midas. Or if you are Princess Jolly, maybe Princess Jolly, her tone is like this. It's very high, right? Because she's a beautiful princess. Okay, so that is pitch. And the fourth one, number 4, is tonality. Tonality, you can put emotions into your story. If you want to sound happy, show a happy face. And if you want to sound sad, you show a sad face. And if you want to sound angry, you show an angry face. Okay, so that's the fourth one. And last one, the most powerful one, is pause. Right? So that is the 5 tips for you to be able to tell amazing stories. And I want to have a homework for you tonight. A very simple homework, a very fun homework. So I only have 1 more minute left. Okay. So if you want to do this homework, a very fun homework, want to do a fun homework, type in yes in the chat below if you want to do this fun homework together with me. Okay, I can see that. Yes, yay. A lot of you want to do the homework. Yes, that is amazing. Okay, so the homework is very, very simple. All you have to do is take out a storybook. I want you to pick any of your favorite stories, okay? And I want you to read it out to daddy and mommy, okay? So take any storybook you want, read it out to daddy and mommy, and I don't want you to just, hello, one day there was a boy who loved to play toys. I don't want you to read it like that, okay? I want you to use all of what you have learned today. I want you to go, hello everybody, hello daddy and mommy. Today I want to share with you a story, and the story I wanted to share is this. One day there was a boy who loved to play with his toys. Okay, I want you to use everything that you learned today. All right, so that is the end of Teacher Duncan's session. If you like this session, type on yes in the chat below. And that is the end of my storytelling session. Yay! And I would like to invite back.
Hi, Teacher Duncan. Princess Jolly is back.
Hi, Princess Jolly. Welcome back.
And hello, Yang Wei. Thank you so much for the sharing today. And of course, I wanted to recap with them the 5 tips, but apparently I don't need to do so because everyone is actually typing over here. They were so focused into the class, and we really love it.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy it as well.
Yes, I love that I get to turn into a goal. Okay, I love that, and once again, thank you Teacher Duncan and Teacher Yang Wei from Super Kids Talent Bank. And all of us say thank you and bye-bye to teachers.
Bye-bye. Thank you.